When you think of the top five pitchers in Royals baseball history, names come to mind: Brett Saberhagen, Dennis Leonard, Dan Quisenberry, Mark Gubicza, Kevin Appier. But one thing all these guys have in common, and every other Royal pitcher, they didn't win as many games as Paul Splittorff as a Royals pitcher. Paul Splittorff leads in Royals wins with 166. Dennis Leonard is second, 144. And Paul Splittorff was second in complete games, second in shutouts, I believe second in innings pitched. Splittorff was the mainstay with the Royals for many years. He was kind of an original Royal. He was in the original 1968 draft class and the first of that class to make it to the major leagues. He started the first game ever at Kauffman Stadium, and for many years was a dependable starter. Didn't have a great fastball, but he had all the pitches, and he was very intelligent, and he studied hitters' weaknesses, and he knew how to take advantage of those weaknesses. Had a difficult motion to track with a high leg kick. Paul Splittorff is the starter today in game number 9 of the 70s tournament against the 1975 Boston Red Sox. Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian with Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you the 1970s tournament, and this is game 9, the series between the 1975 Boston Red Sox and the 1977 Kansas City Royals. Paul Splittorff is starting with the Royals. He is a left-hander, 6'3", B pitcher, and no modifiers. And pitching for Boston is Rick Wise, who has a B rating, Y and Z modifier. Juan Manica is stepping into the box for the Red Sox. Let's play ball. 44 is a base hit for Juan Beniquez, and he is a fast runner using basic Apba. Boston is fielding column 2, and Kansas City is fielding column 1 today. Red Sox are going with an all right-handed lineup against the Royals lefty. Here is Doug Griffin. 52 is a 27. That's going to be a ground ball to George Brett at first. He throws to Frank White at second. Over to John Mayberry at first. It's a 5-4-3 double play. 2 outs. Carl Yastrzemski. There's a hit column roll for Yastrzemski. And 6-6 is a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here, a solo home run for Carl Yastrzemski. Red Sox break out on top, 1-0. Fred Lynn. 22 is going to be a ball that's driven to the gap in right field. Fred Lynn will take second. It's a double. And 3 out of 4 Red Sox hitters have hit safely against the Royals left-hander Paul Splittorff. Jim Rice. .35 is a 9, and that's going to be a single over second, scoring Lynn. 4 hits in the first inning for the Boston Red Sox, 2-0. That brings up Dwight Evans. 41 is a ground ball to Fred Patek at shortstop. Throw to first, 3 outs. But on 4 hits, the Red Sox scored 2 runs. The big blow was the home run by Carl Yastrzemski. We go to the bottom of the first. Boston 2 and Kansas City coming to bat. All right, Tom Poquette will lead off for the Royals. 46 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Jim Rice. Red Sox have Rice in left, Lynn in center, and Dewey Evans in right field. Rice is in left, yeah. Amos Otis comes to bat. 23 is a ground ball to, let's see, 23 is a play result of 27. And that's a ground ball to third base, taken by Rico Petrocelli, who throws out Amos Otis, 2 outs. George Brett. Rick Wise, in his career, won 188 games. 1-5 is a 10 for George Brett. That's a single line drive to center field. Brett is at first. He's fast. And that brings up Al Cowens. .21 is a fly ball to left field. Jim Rice takes measure, makes the catch, and that's the end of the inning. Go to the top of the second inning. Boston 2 and Kansas City nothing. Carlton Fisk will lead off the top of the second for the Red Sox. He was the American League's unanimous Rookie of the Year in 1972. Here's a pitch from Paul Splittorff to Carlton Fisk. 41 is a ground ball to Freddie Patek at second base. Throws over to first, 1 down. Rico Petrocelli. 45 is going to be a base on balls. Petrocelli takes first. He is rated slow, so we're going to play it safe for the base pass for all the slow runners, unless I say otherwise. Rick Burleson. 64 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Paul Splittorff. He doesn't normally get a lot of strikeouts. He pitches to contact. Top of the order, Juan Benitez. 61 is grounded to Freddie Patek at shortstop. Throw to first. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the second. Red Sox 2, Royals nothing. All right, Rick Wise completes his warm-up tosses. He's got Al McRae, Darrell Porter, and John Mayberry. Rick Wise in his career was twice traded for Hall of Fame pitchers. Once traded for Steve Carlton to St. Louis, and was traded in the Cleveland trade. Dennis Eckersley, Hall of Famer, was the other end of that trade. Here's a pitch to Hal McRae, the DH for Kansas City. 46 is a fly ball to right field. Dewey Evans is under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Darrell Porter. 2-2 is going to be a single for Darrell Porter. Average speed at first. John Mayberry. .52 is a 12. That's going to be a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. We go to the top of the third. Red Sox 2, Royals 0. Doug Griffin leads off for Boston. Pitch from Splittorff. 42 is a roller back to the lefty. Splittorff fields it, throws the first. That brings up Carl Yastrzemski, who homered his first time up. 55 is an 8. That's going to be a fly ball to deep center field. Amos Otis gives chase back to the track and makes the catch. 2 outs. Fred Lynn. 2 great center fielders, 2 great defensive center fielders in this game, Fred Lynn and Amos Otis. Pitch to Lynn, 16. Is a 28 that's rolled to the shortstop, Freddie Patek. He throws the first. 3 up and 3 down for the Sox in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Boston 2 and Kansas City nothing. Frank White is due up first in the bottom of the third for the Royals. Both Paul Splittorff and Frank White became broadcasters after their playing days, and Splittorff mentored Frank White as he got started broadcasting. Gave him some books he relied on and a lot of advice and training in broadcasting. Here's Paul Splittorff broadcast for the Royals for 24 years. He played with them for 17 years, broadcast for 24 years, so he was a fixture with the Royals pretty much from the beginning when he was drafted in '68, a year before the Royals actually started playing. And so 41 years he was with Kansas City. Here's the pitch to Frank White, who now sits on the city council in Kansas City. 61 is a fly ball to right field. 1 out. Fred Patek. 1-1 roll for Patek, and he squares it up. 53 is a double for Freddie Patek. He tried to hit the ball a long ways. I mean, he's 5'4". I never understood that, and Patek would annoy me. He seems like once a game he would fly out deep to left field, and I always thought in my mind, what is the point? Just try to get some line drives, try to get some hits. But he was a good player. I mean, I'm not bagging on Freddie Patek, but he just sometimes thought he was bigger than 5'4", I think. Here is Tom Poquette. 33, that's going to be a hit column roll for Poquette. 22 is a ball hit to left center field, and it is off the wall. It will for sure score the speedy Patek. Poquette is fast, and he is going to go to third with a triple. Royals are on the board. 2-1. All right, 1 out, and the tying run is at third. Here's the pitch to Amos Otis. 6-6 rolls a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. Amos Otis gets his second extra base hit of the tournament. He had a double yesterday. 2-run home run puts the Royals on top, 3-2. Still only 1 out. Here is George Brett. 1-1 roll for George Brett. That ball slams over third base. It'll go down the line and rattle around in the corner. Brett settles in the second with a double. And the last 4 Royals have hit 2 doubles, a triple, and a home run timeout. That'll do it for Dick Drago, and they're going to bring in a new pitcher. They'll do it for Rick Wise. Dick Drago's the new pitcher. We're on second base. Got a right-handed batter up, so Drago will be a grade B pitcher for the first batter. He's got a Y strikeout modifier. Al Cowens is the hitter, steps into the box, still only 1 out. Here's the pitch to Al Cowens. 54 is a fly ball to right field. 2 outs. And now Hal McRae. 36 is a 33. That's a pop out to the shortstop. That ends the inning. But on 4 extra base hits, the Royals score 3 times, and they take the lead. Kansas City 3 and Boston 2. Paul Splittorff returns to the mound. And now he's up by 1 run. Here is Jim Rice leading off the top of the 4th for the Red Sox. 25 is a fly ball to center field. Amos Otis is under it, makes the catch. Here's Dwight Evans. 1-2 is a 25. That's a ground out to second base. Frank White with a play. Slick feeling second baseman over there. You can visit the Royals Hall of Fame and see Frank White's gold gloves in the Royals Hall of Fame at Kauffman Stadium. Here is Carlton Fisk. 33 for Fisk. That's a hit column roll for Pudge. And 62 is a double for Carlton Fisk. 2-out double. puts him in scoring position. Average speed running. Here's Rico Petrocelli. Splittorf in the stretch. High leg kick. Here's the pitch to Petrocelli. 41 is a 24. Popped up in the infield. Fred Patek's under it. Flips the glasses down and makes the catch. That ends the inning. Fisk is stranded at second. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Kansas City 3, Boston 2. Darryl Porter leads off the bottom of the fourth inning for the Royals. He was a product of the Milwaukee Brewers. And here's a pitch to Porter. 13 is going to be a base on balls issued by Dick Drago. Porter's on base for the second time. He singled his first time up. Average speed. Here is powerful John Mayberry. 61 is a 22. I picked up an error randomization chart and downloaded that and printed it off, so I'm going to re-roll on that chart. That was a 45, and it changes the play to 38. 38 is a runner steals second or holds first. I'll give, as I do in my basic Apba stealing rules at home, when I'm using basic rules, I give the catcher a chance to throw the runner out. There's a throw. Porter is going to be safe. Fisk was a, 8 defensive, so 11 through 23 he would have been out. He easily beats the throw. Stolen base for Darryl Porter. 63 is a fly ball to right field, and that is caught by Dewey Evans. Porter holds at second. Frank White. That's the 62. And 27 is a Y. Drago gets a strikeout. Frank White's caught looking, 2 outs. Freddie Patek doubled his first time out. 63 is a fly ball to center field. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Kansas City 3 and Red Sox 2. Rick Burleson will lead off the top of the 5th inning. 25 is a fly ball to center field. Amos Otis moves in a few steps and makes the catch. 1 down. Top of the order to Juan Benitez. Three-5 is a single for Benitez. He is 2 for 3, and he's fast. Brings up Doug Griffin. Does not have an extra 31 on his card. Michael play it straight. 1-1 roll for Griffin. That's a single to right field, and the runner Benitez will get to third. Red Sox have runners on the corners and one out only. Here's Carl Yastrzemski. The Royals are going to play their infield back, try to get a double play. And Yastrzemski is going to swing as hard as he can, like he usually did, and try to knock the ball out of the ballpark or get a hit. Very good hitter. Here's a pitch to Carl Yastrzemski. 2-2 roll is going to be a hit for Yastrzemski, or it's not. A 7 against a B pitcher is a fly out to center field. Usually 7s are hits, but this result is a fly out to center field. The runner tags up and will score. So Benitez scores, and now it's tied 3-3. Yaz comes through, gets the run home. New ball game. Fred Lynn. 6-6 roll. That's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here, and the Red Sox have taken a 5-3 lead with 3 in the 5th inning. Yastrzemski started with the sac fly, and then Lynn now drives in Griffin, and he's the 3rd run, 5-3. Boston brings up Jim Rice. It's 2 outs in the inning. 1-4 is a fly ball to left. 3 outs. Boston 5, Kansas City 3. All right, the Red Sox are up by 2 in this game where their backs are up against the wall. A must-win game for Boston. Tom Poquette and Amos Otis and George Brett are scheduled to hit in the bottom of the 5th inning. Dick Drago is still pitching for the Red Sox. He's past his fatigue inning because he's using his relief rating, the one in the parenthesis. And he's got 1 chink against his armor with that walk in the 4th inning. Here is Tom Poquette. 53 is a 15. I'll send this to the air randomization chart. And 46 is a 39. Strike 1. 14 is a fly ball to left field. Poquette is going to be retired. Jim Rice makes the catch. 1 down. Amos Otis. .26 is a swing and miss. Strike 3. 2 outs. Here is George Brett. 15 is a single for George Brett. And Brett is 3 for 3 today. 2 singles and a double. Fast runner at first. Al Callens. 35 is a 9 against a C. That's going to be a ground out to the 3rd baseman, Rico Petrocelli. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Boston 5 and Kansas City 3. The Royals will have a new pitcher for the 6th inning. Doug Bird, he is a homegrown product from Corona, California. He was drafted in the 3rd round of the 1969 amateur draft. And he was an effective reliever. Sometimes he was used as a starter for Kansas City. He was effective in the 76 and 77 playoffs against the Yankees. Not so much in 78. He gave up the 3-run home run to Thurman Munson in 78. Here is Dewey Evans leading off for the Red Sox, top of the 6th. They're up by 2. Here's a fly ball to left field, caught by Tom Poquette. 1 away. Carlton Fisk, catcher. .36 is a base on balls. Bird is a CYZ pitcher. Fisk takes first on the free pass. Average speed. Here's Rico Petrocelli. 1-6 is a ground ball to shortstop. That's Patek. He flips to White at second to retire Fisk. Fielder's choice by Petrocelli. He's at first, rated slow. Playing it safe. Here is Rick Burleson. And it's a fly out to Amos Otis in center field. Red Sox are retired in the top of the 6th. Boston 5, Kansas City 3. Dick Drago has 2 marks against his fatigue, but he's going to stay in there and work the 6th inning. Hal McRae leads off for Kansas City, Royals designated hitter. 2-4 is a swing and miss, strike 3. McRae is 0 for 3 today. He was 2 for 4 yesterday. Darrell Porter. we're using the DH in this tournament. I didn't want to penalize teams that are built for the DH. So those American League teams that played after the DH starter will be when they're playing at home, they'll be using their DH. Here is Darrell Porter. 35 is a 14. It's a base on balls. And just like that, Drago is tired. His grade goes down to a D. Timeout. All right, new pitcher for Boston is going to be Dick Pole. Not a lot of choices here. I've got Cleveland, Segui, and Pole. They're all D pitchers. Segui is a DW. Pole's DZ, so we'll go Dick Pole. And John Mayberry is the batter for Kansas City. 6-6 rolls a drive for Mayberry. It might be, it could be, it is a game-tying 2-run home run. And John Mayberry brings the Royals even 5-5 with that drive over the right field fence. And that brings about Frank White. 52 is a ground ball to Rico Petrocelli at third. 2 outs. Freddie Patek. One 5 is going to be a single for Patek, and he can steal on the next pitch, which he's going to. 11 through 23, he'll be out. And he is thrown out by Carlton Fisk. Out 2-2. Pouquet's a left-handed batter, so it'd be 2-6. And that ends the productive 6th inning for the Royals. 2 runs on the 2-run home run by John Mayberry. We're at the top of the 7th, 5-5. Top of the Red Sox order is due up in the 7th inning. Juan Beniquez, Doug Griffin, and Carl Yastrzemski. Doug Bird is pitching in his fatigue inning. He's a rated reliever. So 3 bad things happen to him. His grade goes down by 1 level. Here is Juan Beniquez for a brand new ball game in the 7th inning. 35 is a 9 against the C. That's going to be popped up to third base. George Brett is under it and makes the catch. Beniquez is out. He's 2 for 4 today. Here's Doug Griffin. 51 is a pop-up to George Brett at third. .25 to Carl Yastrzemski. It's a fly out to center. Nope, that's going to be a hit. That's a base hit to center field. It falls in front of Amos Otis. And Yaz is 2 for 3, 2 RBIs and a homer in the game. 2 outs, fast runner at first for Fred Lynn. Fred Lynn also has a home run. .56 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Go to the bottom of the 7th. Boston 5, Kansas City 5. All right, Dick Pole is using a pitcher starting rating, so his point fatigue won't come up for a while. And Tom Pouquet leads off the top of the order for Kansas City in the bottom of the 7th inning. 46 is a fly out to left field. Jim Rice makes the catch. Tom Pouquet is 1 for 4, 3 flyouts to left, and a triple. Amos Otis. 46 is a strikeout. 2 outs. George Brett. Brett is 3 for 3, a double, 2 singles. 43, they're going to get him out this time. It's a ground ball back to Dick Pole. It takes the little number. Throws to first. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 8th. Boston 5 and Kansas City 5. All right, Doug Bird returns to the mound for Kansas City. He's a side-arming, tall side armor. And he has one mark against his fatigue. His challenge is going to be Jim Rice, Dewey Evans, and Carlton Fisk in the top of the 8th inning. 6-3 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Rice goes down swinging. Dewey Evans. "16 is ground ball to Freddie Patek at shortstop. Throw to first. 2 down. And here is Pudge, Carlton Fisk. 41 is a ground out to Fred Patek. 3 outs. Go to the bottom of the 8th. We're tied 5-5. Al Cowens will lead off the last of the 8th. He was a 300 hitter in 1977. It was his best offensive season. Very good defensive outfielder. But he's struggling in the tournament. He is 0 for 7 so far, looking for his first hit. Here's the pitch from Dick Pohl to Al Cowens. 53 is a 16. I'll send this to the air randomizer. 31 on the randomizer is 22. That's going to be a ground out to the first baseman. And Al Cowens is retired, 3-1, 1 out. Corey Yastrzemski making that play at first. Here is Hal McRae, the DH. 1-5 is a 10. That's a single to center field. McRae is on. Aggressive base runner at first. Not rated fast, though. Darrell Porter. 23 is a 27. Or X, he didn't have an X. Ground ball to third. McRae's out at second, 5-4. Fielder's choice. So now Darrell Porter's the runner at first. 2 outs, and here's John Mayberry, who tied the game up his last time up with a long home run to right. 51 is a 14. 2 balls and no strikes. Dick Pohl working carefully with the big slugger. 24 is a swing and miss, strike 3. That takes us to the 9th inning. 5-5, Red Sox Royals tied. Looks like another inning for Doug Bird. He's going to have Rico Petrocelli, Rick Burleson, and Juan Beniquez in the 9th. He has 1 mark against his fatigue. Here's the pitch to Rico Petrocelli. 65 is a pop-up. Behind home plate, Darrell Porter throws away the mask. Back by the screen, makes the catch. Rick Burleson. "21 is a 20. That sends us to the air randomization table. 54 is a 40. Foul ball, strike 1. 45 is a 14. That's a walk. Potential go-ahead run at first for Boston. The Royals will go to the bullpen, and they're going to bring in Mark Littell. He is a grade C pitcher with a XY modifier. He'll be pitching to a right-hander, Juan Beniquez, so that makes him grade B for the first batter only. Okay, Burleson is average speed at first. Pitch to Beniquez. 3-3 roll. That's a hit column roll for Juan Beniquez. And 22 is a triple along the right field line. That pushes across the go-ahead run for the Red Sox. 6-5 Boston on the triple by Juan Beniquez. Doug Bird. So he goes 3 1/3 with 1 hit, 1 run, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Doug Griffin. Royals will play the infield in. 51 is a 9 against a C. That's going to be a fly ball to center field, and it will be deep enough. Benitez tags, and he comes across the plate with another insurance run. Sacrifice fly to center. 7-5, Red Sox. 2 outs. Here's Carl Yastrzemski. 32 is a 26. Ground out to Frank White at second base. But the Red Sox in the ninth take the lead on the big triple by Juan Benitez. Boston 7 and Kansas City 5. Dick Pole will pitch the ninth inning. He's got 1 mark against his fatigue. And he's got to face Frank White, Fred Patek, and Tom Poquette, and try to protect this 2-run lead for Boston and give them a game tomorrow. Here's the pitch to Frank White. 6-2 is a 27. That's a ground ball to third base. Rico Petrocelli has it, throws to first. 1 away. Freddie Patek. 2-2 roll. That's going to be a base hit for Fred Patek. He'll be at first, a fast runner. And that will get the tying run to the plate. That is Tom Poquette. All right, Boston is going to go to their bullpen and bring in Roger Moret. He's like the Pole. He's normally a starter, but this is an all hands on deck elimination game for the Red Sox. Roger Moret will be a grade B pitcher with a Y modifier, pitching to the left-handed Tom Poquette for 1 batter only. Here's the pitch to Tom Poquette. 65 pops him up in the air. Carlton Fisk is under it. 2 outs. And it's going to be for the Royals up to Amos Otis, another left-handed hitter, but Moret's grade goes back to a C. By strikeout modifier. Here's the pitch to Amos Otis. Fans are in right field are chanting A-O, A-O, A-O. Here's the pitch. 32 is a 26. It's hit on the ground to second base. Doug Griffin is up with it. Flips it to Rico Petrocelli to retire Patek at second. And that is your ball game. Red Sox will play tomorrow. Final score, Boston 7 and Kansas City 5. We'll be back with a wrap-up. All right, the Boston Red Sox came to Kauffman Stadium, and they did what they needed to do today. They scored 7 runs on 8 hits and no errors. The Royals scored 5 runs on 10 hits and no errors. Home runs in the game for Boston were by Carl Yastrzemski in the first, a solo home run. Fred Lynn hit a 2-run home run in the 5th. For the Royals, Amos Otis, a 2-run homer in the 3rd, and John Mayberry, a 2-run homer in the 6th inning. The winning pitcher was Dick Pole, 3 innings of relief, 1 earned run, 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, and no walks. The losing pitcher was Doug Bird, and Roger Moret gets the save for the Red Sox. Star of the game today is Juan Benitez. Goes 3 for 5 with a triple RBI and scored 2 runs. So the Red Sox survive, and they'll play again tomorrow. It'll be the spaceman Bill Lee pitching against Jim Colburn for Kansas City. That will be a Game 3 elimination game. Thanks for joining us. If you like what you see, hit the subscription button and the like button. It doesn't cost anything. Thanks for watching. Good day and God bless.